Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome live from the antique shop here. I'm so sorry we didn't have a claim sale last week. Honestly, one of the reasons is I was just getting so much stuff in and I was preparing for a little beach trip, so I used that time to pretty much just get stuff priced and ready for this week. We're doing a double header. We're actually doing two claim sales devoted to just the Silver Age. So we're doing Wednesday and Sunday. We're going to save all the Superman Action Comics, Adventures, Superboy, all that stuff for Sunday because at that point I will have freshly actually watched the Superman movie and I will probably be nerding out really hard. So today we're going to do some other stuff. Everything is priced to move, man. I think you guys are really going to dig the pricing on this stuff. A lot of this stuff I think is priced quite low. Yay. I got a really good deal in the collection, so I'm paying it forward there. I also got a high grade Silver Age war lot. So, like our Army at War, GI Combat, and probably the nicest condition Sergeant Furies you might ever see ever. So, we're going to sprinkle that in. So, we're just going to have some fun. Let's get to it. It's going to be a short sale tonight. We're going to do half tonight and half Wednesday. I'm actually going to start us off with Marvel because, believe it or not, I have way more DC than Marvel. So let's get the Marvel out of the way. Strange Tales 141. One of the nicest looking copies you might ever find. First appearance of Men Tallow as well as Fixer. This book right here was $75 on its own. But I've got 142, which is about a $20 book, which is the second appearance for no extra charge. Boom. We got the deals tonight. We got the meats. First appearance of Eternity. Strange Tales 138. It's about a 5.0. We're doing $40. Eternity is the brother of Infinity. And again, I do not have a lot of Marvel. So we're going to go through. Oh, look, I'm already at Army at War. Hold on, no way. Wow, I really don't have much Marvel. Gosh. Okay. First appearance of Nate Garrett, the second Black Knight, Tales to Astonish. I think this is the only Tales to Astonish book I've got tonight. This is a beautiful, well-presenting mid-grade. It's issue 52. That's going to be on E. Kilt's going to take D. You got it. Let's see if I can find more Marvels for you. First appearance of the Warriors 3. Second appearance of the Destroyer. I have a mid to high grade Journey into Mystery 119. This is actually the only Journey into Mystery we're going to do today. I have a mid to high grade copy of the first appearance of the Red Tornado. Now, this one I've got for $50 here. I don't have a sticker yet, but we're going to put that on D. That is Justice League 64. If you give me a second, I can write a quick. The condition of C is near mint minus, and then I'm throwing in the book behind it for free. Here you go. It's interesting. I'm actually starting with some of the bigger books. There is a lot of seriously affordable stuff tonight, even single-digit priced books. Actually, a lot of single-digit priced books. Austin, give that guy a press, and you're going to be super happy right there. All right. We're already making a turn into the DC. I've got a beautiful, probably the best condition I've ever seen it, Phantom Stranger #1. I think you're about an 8.5, maybe even a 9.0 at that. An incredible condition down here on G. And then I have issue #2 in very high grade right there. And I don't have many Phantom Strangers, so I'm just going to put them all up. Same thing, Neil Adams, #3, high grade. #8, Neil Adams, high grade. First appearance of the OB Man, high grade. That's issue #9. And we'll fill our wall with the best one, which is first appearance of Tanakh, $250 high. I'm giving you guys a super break at $80. Mid to high grade on that one. Popped it in Mylar on D. Hank, let me know about C. That's cream of the crop. Mark's going to get G and D. And did I see an F? Epsilon gets an F. All right. Justice League of America 75. It's a key. First appearance of the second Black Canary. Controversial issue in which Black Canary replaces Wonder Woman. One of those very strange. What's the condition of the throw? The throw in is right in the middle. It's about a 5, Hank. Second Mentallo there on C. Anyway, when you look at what this goes for, it goes for a lot higher than 40 in this condition. So that's an awesome price there on G. Reason I put 40 bucks on it is strangely, I have actually gotten that particular book in frequently. I don't know. Sometimes it just happens that way. Here's a big one. A high grade first Neil Adams on DC. Our Army at War, issue 182. Absolutely freaking gorgeous copy. Hopefully you guys can see that. Definitely a Mylar candidate, and it's on D. Hanktimus gets a C, and Mr. Matt gets a G. Don't forget to fill out the link, folks. Matt Dalton. And the rest of the Phantoms go to Mr. Surjank. Do any of my Canadian claimers want to help answer Wario here? You guys might be the right person to ask for that. Why don't we do this? Even though I want to get that Warriors 3 graded, let's do this. First Warriors 3, we're going to do $100. All right. All right, now here's all the really nice condition war books I was talking about. Our Army at War, 144 from 1964. All of these are mid to high. And here we go, 143. I just put them all pretty much for $10. Some of them I made 8. Some of them I made 15. You'll see. 142. 1,4D. And this one was a low grade. I put 4. bucks on that for you guys. Goon got E. All right. So Goon got E. Mike Wright got B. Claim F. F is Army at War 139. Wasted. And what's cool about this stuff is I don't really see this stuff too much. This is really cool. 145, 1964, mid to high. B. 137, 1963, just $8. 146, $10. Or, and I sometimes do this, if you guys want, you can say claim all Army at War, or you can say claim all the war books. If you say claim all Army at War, I will bump you immediately to 20% off, and I'm going to give you some free books. If you say claim all the war books, I will do 30% off, which is really dancing the line of what I just paid for the books, and I'll still give you some free books. So I'll sprinkle that offer out there for you guys. Nicest condition Army at War and war books I've seen come on this channel. I think I also have some GI Combat and a couple other things. So if anyone's a flipper, you could do quite well here. Esmeralda's going to claim the war books, immediately gets to 30% off. I better write that down. I don't do 30% that often, so I just want to make sure I remember that. All right, Ez. All right. Thank you to Esmeralda. That's a hell of a sale there. So, congratulations. All right. I guess this is kind of war books, but I'm going to count it as something separate. I told you guys in the beginning I had all these high grade Sergeant Furies. Now, the high grade starts after issue 10, but I do have some beautiful mid grades of the second appearance of Nick Fury, second appearance of the Howling Commandos. The copy is about a 6. It is Sergeant Fury number 2 in Mylar. That'll be on A. Third appearance of Nick Fury. First meeting of Nick Fury and Mr. Fantastic. Again, about a 6, maybe a 6.5, maybe 7 on that one. I don't do Instagram lives, but StreamYard has found a way to possibly do live channels also on Instagram. So I'm going to look into that. Death of Juniper Jumper. Fourth appearance of Nick Fury. Issue number 4. That one's about a 6 on C. First appearance of Baron Strucker. That's actually kind of a big deal there. Copies about a 7 on D. My sticker got a little mangled on that. But we have a mid-grade number 6. Nice single digit Sergeant Fury. Number 7. Same thing. 8's a big one. First Percival Pinkerton and first full appearance of Baron Zemo. Sergeant Fury, number 8. The copy is about A6. It is in Mylar. Looks great. Complete on G. First appearance of Captain Savage as Skipper, number 10. Same thing. $20 on H. Mid-grade, number 11. And I'll let you guys know when we get into the high grade territory. Or if you guys want, because I think you guys are maybe more interested in the high grade when it comes to the Sergeant Fury, I'll give this another minute and maybe I'll just jump straight to the high grade stuff. After a certain point, I thought it was issue 10, maybe it's more like issue 15. The condition suddenly jumps to 8s and 9s with legitimately some possible 9 4s and 9 6s. It's insane. Some of you might have, if you're in the area, you saw when I was pricing these, you can attest to the sheer quality of these things. It's really cool. Hey Siri, start a timer for 1 minute. Now I have the AC on, but why isn't it working? You have more DC comics coming up. You bet your butt. Honestly, after Sergeant Fury, I would say 95% of the rest of this sale is DC. So, yeah, big time. We got 15 seconds left on the wall, and then I'm just going to jump to the crazy stuff. The Wednesday sales typically only go to 9 o'clock. Now, I will say, I also have some moderns that I can sprinkle in. Chris Newton's going to pick up a number 6. Thanks, Chris. Here's the link I just need you to fill out so I can get you invoiced. What was it? Christopher Newton. Okay. Cool beans. All right. 11, 10. I'm going to try to keep them alphabetical. 5, 4, 3, 2. No, it did not have an issue number 1. Do I do PayPal? Actually, it's a PayPal invoice. And how it works with PayPal is you can pay with Venmo. You can pay by whatever means you want. All right, here we go. Here's where we start getting into shockingly beautiful looking books. This gorgeous number 16. 17. Really nice, gradable copy. Cleanly in the 9s on that. 18. Beautiful 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. I want you guys, let's take a second. Let's really look at this thing. Do you guys see this stuff here? Is this coming out on camera? This is like off the shelf stuff here, guys. Goon. If someone wants to pull an Esmeralda, you know what I will do? I'll do the same thing. If you say claim all the Sergeant Fury, I will bump you to 30% on all the Sergeant Furies. That's an open offer to anybody. Anybody can do it. Kilted Fett. I know all the flippers' ears just perked up at that. I don't mind. Number 26. Again, I'll throw that offer out. If you want, you can take all the Sergeant Fury and I will give you 30% off. That even includes number 2, the $200 book. Looks like you guys really did come for the DC. So I'm going to put a timer on the wall. Hey Siri, start a timer for 1 minute. All right, you guys got 1 minute. And that offer on the Sergeant Fury will exist for the duration of the show. After that, I'm putting it in the bins in the antique shop. All right, yeah. Oh, 10 seconds left. I'm just going to take it down. I want to try to attempt to keep it in order here. Cream of the crop condition. Let me know if you want it. It's here. All right, apparently we are now a DC show. I'll still do a sprinkling of some Marvel non-war books. All right, Secret Six, number 1, 2, and 3. First appearance of the Secret Six. By the way, I put 2 instead of 3 on the back. I love Nick Cardy so much. Oh my god. These are mid to high grade. This is another one I just priced at number 1. So 2 and 3 did not add to that price tag right there. Priced to move. I told you guys. That's on C. Here's your non-war. Mid-grade Strange Tales 137. Strange Tales 145. 162 is the second appearance of Vanessa Contessa Fontaine, excuse me. This is all right in the middle, like 5s and 6s. Strange Tales 164 is first Yonderoth. $20. Bipolar, pick the beat. Tim, just let me know. Newton. ADE. Someone wanted to know if I could actually zoom out. I actually think this shop has a problem where I wish I could zoom in more and really just box in the A through J. It's a static camera, so I can't move it, unfortunately. All right, let's do some DC. Sea Devils number 1, a coverless copy. That'll be the cheapest you ever see that on H. Showcase number 71, Maniacs. Nice copy too, $10. That'll be B. I very rarely have Charlton, but I have a beautiful copy of a 12 center Hercules 1967. It's a number 2. That's a mid to high grade copy there. I'd probably place it at a 7.5. That's going to be on D. Sir Jank got H. Plastic Man 1 and 2. This is the first appearance of Gordon Trueblood and Plastic Man 2, who is the son of the original Plastic Man. You've got a copy that's sitting pretty at about an 8.0. I got $80 for that on A. And then I've got maybe even an 8.5, Plastic Man number 2. Beautiful stuff here. And I think that's it for Plastic Man. Like I said, this is fun Silver Age because I don't see this stuff too much. Why the hell would I have $10 on this? This is the first reprint of the first appearance of Justice League. See it up there? It has a tape pull. See that? Boop. So it's going to be on H. Spencer, thank you, man. It was great seeing you. Mikey gets an F. Ha! Okay. First titled Doom Patrol. Ridiculous. All right. This is a 6.5. Maybe with a little work, you're in the sevens. I think it's a 6.5. $200. Doom Patrol 86. That's a hell yeah on D. H and A are gone. Rat picks up a D. This was actually a really fun surprise because I got a Doom Patrol collection in, and it was all the stuff that probably prices at like 15, $20, and then randomly this was in here. So that was really cool. In fact, let's go ahead and do that. Doom Patrol 98, first appearance of the Atomic Man, known as Mr. 103 on H. Mid grade. First appearance of Mento and Gargo 91. This is mid to high grade Doom Patrol right there on D. Brave and the Bold 73, first appearance of, you guys are going to have to help me out here, Nuidus Volko. Okay, he's an ally to Aquaman. There you go. Mid grade E. Brave and the Bold 72. Is this not one of the best covers you've never heard of? Look at this. Look at this. God, I love the Silver Age. That is high grade. $25. Spectre and Flash team up right there. Rat's going to get H and D. You did, Mikey. Mark E got A. Nick got E. I think we're caught up. $4,000 high. I'm going to be doing it for $150. Why would I do that? Well, there's a giant cut out of the bottom. First Silver Age Hawkman and Hawkgirl. The cheapest you will ever see this. This is Brave and the Bold 10 center, number 34. On I. If that frickin' thing wasn't there, this would be about $2,000. What a shame. What a shame. All right, I have some of the Brave and the Bold 10 centers that I almost never see. It is a low grade, Cave Carson, 10 cent, number 32. You don't see it though. Brave and the Bold, Suicide Squad, number 39, mid grade. 10-cent Suicide Squad, number 38, mid to high grade on H. Suicide Squad 37, mid grade 20 on G. All right, let's see what we got. Laura Elite picked an E. Mid to high grade, Supergirl and Wonder Woman team up there with a bondage cover. Beautiful copy on F. That's Brave and the Bold, 12 center, 63. Nick got a D and Laura got F. All right, guys, I need your help on this one because I forgot to write what this is. Brave and the Bold 35. It is a mid grade, well presenting, 10 center. Can someone tell me what a 35 is? I have it marked as a key, but I forgot to write what it is. $50 on D. Metamorpho and Metal Men. Brave and the Bold 66. Mid to high grade, $20 on A. Second appearance of Hawkman and Woman in the Silver Age. Thank you. Super high grade. Not even mid to high, just high. Brave and the Bold 65. It's a Flash and Doom Patrol team up. Rat Kilt. Dude, why is it so hot in here? This is terrible. All right, then we have a Batman Eclipso. That's a weird one. 12 center. This is mid to high at $15 on E. Let's get some of this other stuff. You do not see 10-cent Task Force X too much. Grab it up. Grab it up. You got it, Mark. Brave and the Bold, 62, mid to high. First Wildcat in the Silver Age. That's going to be on A. High grade, Brave and the Bold, 68. A Batman Metamorpho team up on D. GHA. Go to Mr. Penguin. Laura got a D. Jack wants to know what's on I. I is the first appearance of Hawkman and Hawkgirl in the Silver Age. Getting early here, mid to high grade 1962. That's not so easily found. Number 40. I also have a Neil Adams, number 76, Batman Plastic Man, team up. Mid grade. I have a mid to high Flash with Manhunter team up. It's issue 56. Epsilon. Brave and the Bold, 55. A mid to high Metalmen with Atom on H. I also have a mid 53 Atom Flash. Brave and the Bold, 52. First appearance of Lieutenant Cloud teaming up with Sergeant Rock. This actually had a surprise value there. It's $30. I see a G and an H. Do I have Brave and the Bold 28 in high grade? Does anyone? I don't know. Penguin. First team up of Aquaman and Hawkman, which is known as a classic team up. Those two go together very well. Mid grade on G. That's issue 51. Number 50, first Green Arrow meeting Martian Manhunter. Number 50. And 49, mid to high grade, Strange Sports with Gorilla cover. I told you about that, right? The whole Gorilla cover thing with DC. I think that's it for Brave and the Bold. No, I got a pinch here. Let's see. 1963, issue 48, mid. 1963, mid to high. Maybe even just high. 46. Definitely stuff you don't see too often. And then J is kind of taken, but we'll do it. 1963, number 45, same condition, J. Penguin, Rat. Nick. Astro. Penguin. C is the first appearance of the Secret Six, and I did not charge for 2 and 3, which were also in there. Very high grade. First Yellow Claw in the Silver Age, mid grade 12. Strange Tales 161. I have to move slow. It's freaking hot. All right, Nick's going to get H. I got to get another fan in here. This room is fine. That room is like an ice box. I wish I was in that room. We have a mid-grade Tales to Astonish 92, first appearance of it, but this is actually the Pence variant. Very cool on B. Not Brand Eck, number 1, first cover of the Forbush Man, mid-grade 15 on H. Why am I getting so much Not Brand Eck? I thought that was supposed to be kind of scarce. Laura. Mid to low, Doc Strange 173. D for Doc Strange. Dormammu cover. Low grade, Teen Titans number 5, 12 center. I don't even know why I'm saying 12 center. Everything today is 12 center. Some of it's 10 cents. All right, what we got? CC Sports Fan. What's up, CC? All right, and then we got Nick who picked up a B. CC, as always, here's the link. There's good stuff on that bottom row. Hank. Okay. The Geek. Number 2. Beautiful, weird, the weird side of DC right there. The Geek, number 2. Mid to high on H. Daredevil, number 18. First appearance of The Gladiator. I got this in Mylar 2 for you. Mid grade, first appearance. That's going to be $40 on A. Bunch of people wanted that. Brave and the Bold, 75. I'm sorry that these got a little out of order. Bipolar. This is a high grade copy. The only reason I'm not going all the way is it does have some light rust on the staples. Very high grade otherwise. Look at that. This is actually the first Neil Adams on Batman that he actually penciled. That one random, I think it's World's Finest or Detective book that's known for his first Batman, that's actually just him inking. This is the first Neil Adams penciled Batman. Nice high grade copy for you. B for Batman. Great cover, too. All right. Somehow this Phantom Stranger escaped us earlier, but it's Phantom Stranger number 4, a high grade Neil Adams first appearance of Tala. And that's going to be down here on H. Polar. H to Mark. Third appearance of Green Lantern, Showcase 20 for $200. That is a mid-grade 10 center, maybe a 4-5 to a 5, $200 on A. And then I've got a mid-grade, maybe about an 8, almost high grade here. First, Dr. Polaris. You guys know I made a video about this. This is actually a couple months before the arrival of Magneto. Marvel stole this character, but we're all grateful that they did. Green Lantern 21, that is actually the only Green Lantern I've got tonight. Whoop. Couple war books, that's for Ez. I have a whole box of Strange Adventures, but this one just got separated. 153 from 1963. This is a mid-grade copy. $10. on D. Someone get that C out of here. I have a mid to low 61 Tales to Astonish. A little bizarre that I don't actually remember what this is, so I might actually need some help. I need a reminder of what this is, man. Spit in my butt. I sent an email out. Typically, I do not ship out for one book. I mean, I will, but I like to give everyone a chance to build up their pile a bit. In fact, most people did not get invoices yet for last week, which is not normally how I do it. But we were supposed to do a claim sale on the weekend so people could add to their piles, and I just didn't get around to it. So now we've got the claim sale here if you want to get that added. All right, $40, Tales to Astonish, 61 on H. Rat, pick D. All right, let's get into the Strange Adventures. First, Glenn Talbot. Thank you. 300 got H. Gotcha. I'll wait for the weekend because of the Sunday claim sale. Yes. Sunday claim sale. We are going to do a lot of Superman related stuff there. So get excited. I will have seen the movie, so I'm really excited for it. Hank, that is a extremely high grade copy. All right, where are we? Zach, did you mean to get an earlier B or did you want first Dr. Polaris? Let me know, my friend. Hank's going to pick up an F. All right, let's do the Strange Adventures. I'm going to do a little wall clearing here. Got a couple big scary books. I figured. All right, Strange Adventures number 222. I got $10 on that on C. Here's a big one. Watch out. I have this flagged to get graded, so check it out. Strange Adventures 190, an extremely high copy. Nick, you didn't get Green Lantern Man. Don't worry about it. $150, first Animal Man in costume. Extremely high grade, possibly in the nines here. That's on D. Strange Adventures 188, mid to high 12. Strange Adventures 187, first appearance of Enchantress, high grade. Oh, what's that? A high grade second appearance of Enchantress. That's a nice bundle in Mylar for you there. Rat's gonna get D. Dang it, I actually kind of wanted to grade that. Good claim, man. All right, mid to high, maybe even just high. Strange 185, and that's extra tough with a black cover like that. I hope you guys can see this. That's going to be on H. Enchantress goes to Penguin. If you missed out on that, I do have the second appearance of Animal Man, which is 184 in a mid grade on A. Goon is going to get H. No, he's not. Laura's going to get H. Where are... Oh, Strange Adventure. Okay. I'll do these a little faster. 183. Mid high. 182. Mid to high. 179. Mid. 181. Mid. 178. Mid to high. 176. Mid. 175, mid to high. All right, let's see what we're at. Nick picked up an E. Epsilon got a D. Here's an Animal Man cover. 209, mid. I did get a Strange Adventures 215, but someone actually got it when I was pricing it here in the shop. FGI. High grade, 196. High grade, nope, mid grade. There's a dog ear here, 194. Mid to high, 193. That's a cool cover. 192, awesome Scarecrow cover. Mid to high. Beautiful condition stuff here. This was actually the same collection as the Sergeant Fury, which is a testament to the condition here. So that's cool. Lennon gets a, is that F and, yeah, F and I. All right. High grade 189 on I. Mid grade 174. I think I have one ASM. I'll put it up kind of near the end. Any high grade adventure comics Spectre? No, that's Bronze Age. This really was a silver only. It really was. I did get Batman and Detective, but as you guys know, I also run an antique shop, so I had to put some of that in the actual shop. So I've got some stuff going to claim sale, and I chose to bring the stuff I never see, like Strange Adventures and other weird stuff, to the claim sale. The Batman and Detective I do see from time to time, so I put that in the shop. But it is Silver Age. You guys will have to come out if you're local. All right, we may need to clear the wall. We got a little stuck on Strange Adventures. Hey Siri, start a timer for 1 minute. Give me 1 second, folks. Big Silver Age stack coming through. I did not expect us to get so stuck on Strange Adventures. That is interesting. All right. Someone just asked, are invoices coming out tonight or Sunday? I think since this is part one of a part two sale, I think it would make sense to do invoices this weekend. But if you guys want the invoices, or if you're already at your maximum discount, I'll get you guys invoiced tonight. All right, where are we? All right, I have another one I need some help with. Tales of Suspense 56. I think it's the first appearance of the unicorn. I got $50 on a mid-grade Mylar copy. That's going to be on C. I believe this is the third appearance of the Mandarin. Tales of Suspense 55. Nice presenting, mid-grade. $50 on H. Let me write a couple stickers real quick. A high grade Showcase 68, first appearance of the Maniacs. It's going to be $40 on D. Thor 129. And you know what's funny about this? Look at that. I found the Marvel Spectacular Bronze Age reprint, so I tossed that in for free. Well, that is $100 on a very sharp mid-grade copy of Thor 129 on B. 129. Amazing Spider-Man Annual #1. It's about VG at best. I think it's going to max out at a 4. Honestly, it could just be a 3.5. First appearance of the Sinister Six, 1964. That is $400 on G. This might be one of the cheapest copies you ever see of the second appearance of Green Lantern, first appearance of the Invisible Destroyer. It is a relatively low grade Showcase 23 on I. Come on, guys, wake up! I don't know what just happened. Strange Tales couldn't have hurt us that bad. Or Strange Adventures. Amazing Spider Man 43. Sharp mid-grade copy. I've got $75. That is the only Amazing Spider-Man book of the night on A. Aquaman 42. Beautiful cover. Second appearance of Black Manta. Classic cover. Mid to high grade copy here for $50 on E. Palf got A. G is 400. Eddie Reyes grabs an E. Thanks, Eddie. Make sure you fill out this link. This will be how I invoice you after the show. All right. Did anyone bring a wallet today? Justice League of America, number 1. It's a solid 4.5 to a 5, but it's got a little bit of tape. You got to be able to get that removed. I'm uncomfortable doing that. It does not hold structural integrity. It's annoying that it's there, but sometimes people would do that back in the day. As you can see, I had that for $1,000, so that is a $200 price reduction on A. Another price reduction. We got a Flash 137. First Silver Age appearance of Vandal Savage, I believe, and something else. I forget. That'll be on E. Penguin Nabs an A. Can I get a hell yeah in the chat? Iron Man Submariner number 1. This is the issue that predates Submariner number 1, the issue that predates Iron Man number 1. It was set to bridge the gap. This copy is about a 4.5. It's going to be here on F. I have $60 on a Tales of Suspense 54 mid grade. Is that the second appearance of Mandarin? I think it is. Please confirm for me. That's on A. Oh, wait. Let me get a $60 on A. Let me get a sticker. All right. Second Mandarin. Okay, thank you. This is a sexy little wall we got here. I'm going to get a sticker up on B. Actually, while I'm doing a sticker up on B, let's do a price reduction. Could someone let me know the significance of Thor 129? I kind of forget, but I just lowered it $10. And really cool, it's got the reprint on the back of it. Get a sticker on G. Oh, God, yeah. Okay. Yes. Jameel, this copy, I think it's a 3.5. Check it out. You got some wear on your corners. You know what's funny? I've had this book like 3 or 4 times. This is the nicest I've ever seen it. For some reason, whenever I get this book in, it's like a 1.5. So I'll take a frickin' 3.5. Boom. Gee. Kilt got a beat. First appearance of Ares. Okay, gotcha. Mr. Chapin got AFG. Oh, gee, hello. Mr. Chapin, you might also be interested. I have sneaking over here the third appearance of the Mandarin. You just got the second. Nice job, Scott. Nice. Where are we? Oh, yeah, books. Missing the Centerfold. I had it for $200. I just lowered it to $150. First Poison Ivy. I think it's about a 5 on the dot. I'm putting it on B. $150, which just saw a $50 price reduction. Here we go. Here's that affordable stuff I mentioned. I got some 12-cent Flash on G. Nice copy. Mr. Larry gets a B. Nice. All right, let's do a little game of trivia. What is another DC book with big popularity that also has a unattached fold out in the middle of the book that is often missing? First person to get that right, I'm going to give you a $10 book for free. I'm thinking of one in my head. Let's see if you guys know it. Zamboni gets G. Oh, someone got that immediately. Zach. Zach, you got it. Yes. Action Comics, what's it? 340. First appearance of Parasite. Just like Poison Ivy, it has a centerfold, which is almost always missing. Here, Zach, instead of a $10 free book, let's just make this 90 bucks. Low grade. Third appearance of Reverse Flash. That'll be on A. Flash 153. How'd this sneak in here? I don't remember who got the Strange Sports Brave and the Bolds, but I have a Brave and the Bold 46. It just slipped through on B. Toast gets an A. Here we go. I had a nice little run of Showcase. So I've got some high grade, late in the run, tough to find stuff. Showcase 93, high grade Manhunter 2070 on A. High grade 92 Manhunter 70 on F. Showcase number 90, high grade on G. And if I have one more, yeah, I do. Number 88, first appearance of Jason Grant on J, high grade. Claim all of the Showcase. You got it. Penguin, I am assuming you mean the quote unquote affordable Showcase, because I still have the second appearance of Green Lantern here. Let me know if you wanted that to be included. Okay. And D is also a very high grade and just saw a price reduction. First appearance of Maniacs. No second Green Lantern. Okay, do you want D? Let me know. All right, and then I don't know if you wanted this either because this wasn't shown yet, but I do have the first appearance of Nightmaster, a super high grade 82, in which I bundled with 83, which is the second appearance. Mr. Brian, we actually sold that already. Showcase 81, high grade, first appearance of Windy and Willie, which was DC's sort of version of Archie. Good enough to get graded in the nines, maybe even a near mint. Could be a near mint minus. Showcase 78, first appearance of Johnny Double. Best copy I've ever seen on G. I have no Silver Age X-Men. I've put a lot of feelers out there because I actually have no Silver Age X-Men in my shop at all. and that's crazy. You gotta have Silver Age X-Men. So if you guys have Silver Age X-Men, I'm buying. I need it kind of bad. It's my number one most requested thing. Uh, sort of don't have room, but I'm gonna show this. Absolutely freaking getting this graded. This is a near mint showcase 75 first appearance of Hawk and Dove. Absolutely insane on Jay. Zach, I actually just lowered this from 100 to 90. If you want it for 80, we can do it. Kilt got a J. Dang it. Brian got B. All right, Brian got Strange Sports, the basketball. All right, where are we? Claim E for 80. All right, where are we? I saw someone got A. Kilt. Nice. You're going to love the condition of that kilt. All right. Another one I have flagged to get graded, number 74, first appearance of Anthro in the nines. Hank, this is a 5, and H is also a 5. Right in the middle. Does the experience page send you to a confirmation email? Yeah, you just fill it out, and I get an email with your info. That's how it works. And then I send you a thing after the show. Another good enough to get graded. Unfortunately, this is high grade, but it does have a staple pop. It's the only thing preventing me from getting graded. It is a gorgeous, insanely well presenting first appearance of the Creeper. Look at that. Showcase 73 on A. It's good to have you back, Scott. Showcase 72. First appearance of Top Gun. High grade on E. I told you I got some nice showcases in. A lot of stuff I never see. There's some books tonight. That is the first time I've even had these books. Very cool. Are you guys going to let me get these two graded? I don't know if you can see that, but these are some that I've got flagged for grading. Awesome stuff. Kilt and Goon. Low grade. Showcase 10 center. 29. It's the third appearance of the Sea Devils. This is like a 3.0, maybe even a 2.5. That's on A. And then honestly, this is one of the highlights of the night. I've got about a 4.0, but very respectable. Showcase 27, first appearance of Sea Devils. Believe it or not, I don't think I've ever had that before. So that's really cool. 110. Kilt. I got some early JLA 12 center, 1963, mid grade, issue 17 on B. A low grade Justice League 42. It's the issue in which Metamorpho joins. $10 on J. I might have to actually remove that thing so you guys can actually see that. CC Sports. All right, Zamboni. Justice League 65, a mid-grade second appearance of Starro, the Conqueror. On B, a low-grade 44 melting Justice League members there. That's on J. I'm going to take this guy down. I'm going to take that guy down and that guy down. I am shocked that that's there. Let's do a significant price reduction. I got $130 on this Flash 109. Let's go ahead and pop $100. Let's get it going. I want to say it's the second Mirror Master. That's a $30 price reduction right there on a mid-grade. 106. What's probably not. Justice League 59 mid to low. H. Justice League 71 mid. Love that outer space cover. 12 center. Maybe even a little high grade on that one. Right in between. Looks like Vanderpool got an H. Don't have a lot of Justice League tonight, but I'll show you what I got out. Super high grade. 72. 72. High grade, 73. First 15 cent. First Golden Age Superman in the Silver Age. High grade on J. I feel like that should be like a lot more. Crazy. What's up, Nick? Oh, Nick. Oh my God, I have to get back to you. I need a secretary. Jeez. C bipolar. Thank you. Mark. Deacon wants to know would I do 40 on first unicorn? Yeah. Yeah, I would. Yes. All right, where are we? Guys, check out Nick's show Friday. A bunch of original art. Ooh, jeez. Crap, that actually kind of interests me. I'm supposed to be saving money. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. Telling me about Green Lantern original art like that. That's dangerous. Whew. I can't believe we put all these strange adventures back. That's crazy. I can't believe that. All right. Any GI combat. Esmeralda got all that. She claimed all the war books at the very beginning. All right, I'm going to start a timer, and then I'm going to go digging around some bins and see if I can find some Batman for you guys, because you want to see some Batman, which is fine by me. I will not deprive you of what you seek. Hey, Siri, start a timer for 1 minute. I think I'm saving the best stuff for you know what? I'm saving the best stuff for Sunday. You know why? Because it's almost a full run of adventure, almost a full run of Superboy, Superman, Action Comics, and it's all really cheap. Really cheap. Sunday, actually, I think is a touch on the more affordable side than tonight. So I'm really looking forward to it. I'm almost just called it the Superman sale, but I've got more than that. So that's going to be awesome. 15 seconds left on the wall. All right, where are we? 205, 206. I think 205 and 206 sold. Yep. No, I don't have them. All right. Claim Batman 121. Yeah, I'll let you know when I get that. All right. No one took me off on this $30 off price. I'm going to leave that up because that is a really good deal. And I am going to grade that. Cool. I got one copy I get to keep for myself from the stuff I flagged to get graded. Just one. All right. All right, I'm just going to grab a big stack of Detective. Detective 355, mid to low grade, 355. First Hangman, I want to say, $15. Now you got to remember, you guys asked for this bin stuff. The stuff with the bin doesn't have big stickers like that. They just have that little top right hand corner sticker. So you got to listen up. $15 on B. Mid grade, maybe mid to low, 353. $15 on A. 352 mid to low, second Clue Master, $10 on D. Oh my gosh. All right, D is going to get, hold on, D is going to get B. CC, no, okay, hold on. All right, B, Zamboni got D. Sports got A. I don't like robbing my antique bins like this, but we're going to do it. Mid grade, first appearance of Clue Master, $20. Possibly mid to low on that one. Watch out. 350, first appearance of the Masquerader. I honestly forget. Mid to low, 350, $15 deep. Colt. Wait, I think that's the first book for you, Colt. All right, Epsilon, Monarch of Menace. Yes. Mid to low, 347, $10. 343, nice mid grade. I got 20 on that one. 342, mid to low, $10. Polar. High grade, $3.38. $30 on A. Zamboni. Ooh, nice and early. 326. Cool, weird alien cover there. That's a nice sharp mid grade on G. $25. 333. $20 mid grade. Detective 328. Mid grade $25 on E. Detective 320. Mid to low, $10. All right. Tom Key gets A. Tom Key, make sure you fill out the link. This will be how I invoice you, man. Got A. Nice. Tom Key, how my sales work is if you get 10 books, you actually get 10% off. If you get 20, you get 20% off. So keep it going. Zamboni got H. G is boom. Who got H? Zamboni. Dalton got E. G. This is a nice copy of 307. Experimental Man. It's a sharp mid grade. $35 on H. $305 mid to low grade on A. It's just $10. Kill. Planet Master 10 center $2.96. It's a mid grade on E. 10 center. Zamboni. Robot cover of Detective 290 mid to low. I'm going to sneak that in on G. Polar got E. Somehow one of the cheapest books that happens to also be a key is still here. Detective 350. First appearance of the Raven and the Wasp. Detective 287, 10 center, mid to low, $20. CC. Greg, we actually sold that earlier. If you want ultra high grade, I'll tell you the only stuff I've got left that's ultra high grade, 9.4s and betters, is still this Sergeant Fury. I got a whole run of it just as sharp as this, chilling right here. Stupidly high grade. $15 on G. Detective Comics 248 around the world in 8 days. Nice and early 10 center. Mid grade $40 on A. Buff Joe picked up an F. What's up, Buff Joe? Buff Joe, here is your link. Pow. Make sure you fill that out, my friend. What was it? Buff Joe 13. Mark E. This is still here. These two $20 ones in the mid-grade detective. 343 and 333 still there. Detective 371 mid-grade classic misogynistic cover. It says $65, but I'll do 60. Detective 361 mid to low grade $18. Kill. Detective Comics 356. I actually have two of them. Both of them for $40. Detective 356, that is a key for Outsider. On A, $40. Mid copies, mid to low. CC. Nice. You write 60 on that instead of 65. All right, and that is actually it. We just emptied out my detective bin. Gosh. There's the link. My actual Batman Silver Age is kind of low. This is all I got. A low grade 222. That's that classic Beatles cover. It is a low grade, but you know what? There you go. D. 211. Mid grade 211. $15. 210 mid grade. First appearance of the Feline Furies. $25. Mid grade 196. I feel like this actually might be something. I don't remember. It's just $20. And the last one, mid to low grade 184, $15 on F. Lennon picked a D. Vander. Penguin. Polar. All right, and that'll do it. That's all that's left. $20, $18, $40. And just like that, I now have no Silver Age Batman in my shop. That is wild. Dalton, nothing on F, Dalton. Might want to refresh your page. You might be a bit behind there. I have a couple big boy Avengers. Buff got A, H, and I. Avengers 53 mid to high. 53 for $60 on B. Avengers 28. This is just flat out like possibly an 8 here. This is beautiful. Avengers 28. That is $100. D. Avengers 24 mid grade. $40. Avengers 21 high grade. $50. Avengers 21 mid grade. $20. Avengers 12 mid grade. Isn't this the one with the Game of Thrones guy? A letter from him. $75 on A. All right. Tom got B. And Toes. Oh, nothing. Tom. A very high grade first M'Baku Avengers 62. That is $80 on B. Sports got a G. Mid to high, number 42 is $15. 36 mid to high, that's a $20. 35 mid to high, that's a $20. $300, where are you? And CC Sports got F. Avengers 45, a beautiful mid grade. That's $25 on G. Avengers 51, that's just flat out high grade. $20 on E. Avengers 49, that's a big one. That is a mid to high for $100 on F. Dang, I kind of forgot my Avengers bins were so lit, as the youth says. Polar. I got another big one. 54 mid to high, $80. First Ultron on E. First Yellow Jacket, high grade, 59. That is 60 on F. Tom picked an E, and Rat got an F. High grade, 64, $40. I did miss that, Tom. I'm sorry. You are going to love the condition on that. G is $25. Mid grade 68, $10. Huh. This is why you have to go through your bins. Someone stuck this Tales of Suspense key in my Avengers. Tales of Suspense 59, low grade. It's got some color loss. $45. Let's call it $40. That's a big one. Kill CC. Mid grade 84, $8. High grade 81, $12. And last Avengers we'll do is a mid to high. It's issue 74 for $10. Toast. Rat. Tom. ASM 62. It says $60. Let's do 50. Mid grade. ASM number 85, mid grade, maybe mid to low, $20. Lennon. D. I think we're going to take Flash down. This is actually, I think it's mid to high, but that is a beautiful copy. I got $40 on that 12 center. Number 72 on C. High grade 84, $30. High grade 77. Human Torch crossover, that's $50. Conrad Hoban is going to get C. Thanks, Conrad. Make sure you fill out the link right there. And just like that, I need more ASM. Meatball Mario. I have to warn you guys, we're almost done our claim sale, so don't get stuck with just one book. Don't get stuck with just one book. Jedi Outpost. All right, let's see where we're at. Second appearance of Dr. Octopus, and this will be our last Amazing Spider Man. $200. It is a mid to low. It's only about a 4.0, maybe 4.5 on C. Let's see, what else do I have around here? I have two Silver Age Wonder Womans, just two. I have a mid to high grade 168. That's $20. And this one's 153. I don't know what the key significance is. Mid grade 153, also $20. Kilt got a B. I got a couple pretty desirable ones here for you, actually. Let's see. Colt got a G. If we want to open it up to early 70s, I have 196 classic stuff there, man. That is high grade on B. I also have a low grade 193. That is $3. We have a mid grade 189. The price on C is $200. Colt got a B. Hold on. All right, we caught up. And Boney got an E. Mid grade 186, $15 B. Mid to low grade, but classic stuff, 187, $15 on F. And last one we'll do here is a mid grade 178, the new look Wonder Woman. That's going to be in Mylar, $65 on E. Aaron Baker says Forever People #1. I don't know if I have one, but I'll check. I do not have a Forever People #1 right now. Colt. Colt. All right, so Colt cleaned up the Wonder Woman. There's only one left, $15. This is the real winner here. $75 Avengers 12, ASM 11 200, Avengers 28 high grade 100, Avengers 21 high grade 50, Avengers 24 mid grade 40. Kilt. Lennon. Everett. All right, just two books left. Jedi Outpost takes C. Everybody give a round of applause. That's a big one. All right, let's see. What else can I grab? I don't have any Silver Age X-Men. Oh, you know what I do have? I don't know if I want to take it. I have a lot of Silver Age Thor, but I have a dude who's honestly been like buying all of it, so I kind of want to leave that here for him. I do have World's Finest. World's Finest is part of the Sunday stuff. I have a lot of World's Finest actually. Let me see. All right. It says $12, but I'll do 10 Justice League 63 low grade. Number 60 mid grade Justice League 15, and a mid to low 57. That's just $8. Let's see what else I got. Toast got D. Journey into Mystery 120 low grade G. Toast. All right, let's see. Toast. All right. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? How much is G? $10 on G. First appearance of the Glob, mid grade Hulk 121, 18D. 117 high grade 12 center, $15. Hulk, and a mid to high 110 Hulk 15. Flash 146, relatively low grade D, $10. Toast got A. One of the 80-page Giants, Flash 178. That is actually mid to high grade there. That is nice. F. $20. Zamboni. Nick Fury, number 10, mid to low, A, $20. Tom. Thor 141, mid to low, $10. Toast got G. No, Lennon got G. Tom. Sorry, Brian. All right. Man, I have so much like 70s stuff. Man, but we're trying to stick to Silver Age. Hold on. All right. Here's some Strange Tales. Strange Tales 152, mid grade $10. Strange Tales 137, low grade $5. Strange Tales 139, mid to low $8. Strange Tales 143, mid to low $10. Strange Tales 148, first appearance of Kalu, low grade $15. That's pretty good. And Strange Tales 149, mid grade $10. D got beat. Toast got G. D got I. Let's go real early. What was the price of A? It's a mid to low $20. Strange Tales 157 from 1963, weird alien cover. Mid on B for $10. Strange 102, mid to high 1959, $20 on G. Strange Tales 100 anniversary issue gorilla cover, mid to low $10 on H. Strange 97 10 center 1958 mid to low 10 on I. And Strange Tales 89 1957 mid to low on J for 10. Brian's going to get an H. Colt got I. Weird giant turtle cover. Strange Adventures 118, 1960. Mid to low 10. 10 center 119. Mid to low 10. 1960. Mid to high 10 center. Strange Adventures 122. H. High grade Justice League 84, $10. Yeah. They really did some weird art back then. Mark. I have a super high grade. Maybe this is not in the budget for you guys, but I have a gradable candidate. This has just been in my bin, $75. First Prince Peril. 75 on I. I just realized it is 9:30. So guys, if you dig this stuff, it's going to be very similar stuff on Sunday with even an emphasis on the even more affordable. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And what's really cool about Sunday is there's a lot of duplicates. One will be the high grade and one's going to be the low. So you're going to have options to swing for condition or swing for price. There's going to be really something for every collector. So I'm looking forward to it. Thank you, Nick. Second appearance of the Falcon. We're doing $60 on a beautiful mid grade on B. Captain 118. That is the only Silver Age Captain America book I have. That's crazy. John, I think you meant B, but just confirm. Tom got a C. Second appearance of the Black Hand, high grade, 45 on C. And just to give you a taste of Sunday's show, Jimmy Olsen, mid to low, 117, $4. You guys are going to love it, man. A lot of affordable stuff. Hey, Tom, can you confirm, was that this C? Just let me know. I think that might have been an earlier. I just want to make sure. Zamboni got B. Earlier we had the mid to high. Here's the low grade. $10. Justice League 71, 12 center. You got it, Tom. Tom, you might be interested in this mid grade pushing into high. Green Lantern 30, first Kot Matui. John Stewart eventually marries. $60. Yep, did it. Awesome. This sort of counts as Silver Age, right? I know it's got a very late 60s, maybe even 1970s. Silver Surfer number 2. Kind of low grade. $30. Condition and price on I, Eddie. That is extraordinarily high grade. You are easily in the nines, maybe even a 9.4 or better. That is number 45. Esmeralda got C. Submariner number 9. I've got $40 on that. On C. Mid grade. Test. Yes, that's coming in. Sorry, did you say the price? $75, Eddie. I'll do 70. I'm a reasonable man. There's the link. And I think this we should probably end on this wall. I gotta get all this home. Some of you I am invoicing out. Some of you I'm gonna hold. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun. Grade on B, it's just I don't know, like a 4 5, maybe even just a 4. Justice League 71, it's $10. If you want a better one, Tom, I have a better copy of that for 20. It's a lot better. So let me know. Sergeant Fury offer at 30 still available. Yes, it is. And I think none of it moved. He got a nice run there. Any more Batman? No, dude, we actually wiped out my Batman. That's not good. I got to make some calls. I got to get some more Batman up in here. I have no Batman, Detective, and X-Men Silver Age after tonight. That is bad. I got to get some more of that stuff. Can you hold for Sunday? Yeah, I should be able to. Claim Sergeant Fury. That's a hell yeah, Mr. Marsh. All right, Tim, I'm going to merge your pile. All right, guys, I think that's a good stopping point. Here, of course, is the link. If somehow you didn't fill that out yet, please got to do that. Let's give a round of applause to Mr. Marsh. That kind of flew under the radar, but that's a good claim. Quite frankly, that was the highest grade stuff I had tonight, other than like a few like this guy and a couple others. So I'll take the better. Yes, I'll find that. There she is. Okay. Good stuff, guys. I got a little bit of work to do, so be patient with me. Invoices are going to come around like midnight. Most of you, I'm honestly holding the piles, and we're just going to do this party, add to the party on Sunday. But some of you, just to make some space, I am going to have to invoice probably about 10 of you. So just get ready. And I love you guys. You know that. See you later. Good night.